Okay, now let's grab the third type of functions that contain a quadratic part. You have some tips. If you know them, they're gonna help during graphing. When you have a linear, that means the highest exponent of x is 1. For example, 2x. Look here, the highest power is 1, so that means this one is linear. So if the coefficient of x was positive, then you're gonna have a straight line and it's going up, so it's increasing. And if you have a negative coefficient of x, and remember the highest exponent is 1, so this one is linear. So when it is linear and the coefficient of x was negative, you're gonna get this kind of line, which will be decreasing. But for quadratic, we know that the highest exponent is 2. If the coefficient of x squared was positive, it's gonna be an open up parabola. And if the coefficient of x squared was negative, you're gonna get an open down parabola. But in these kind of questions, when you have quadratic in a piecewise function, so that means you have a cut. So your graph gonna be cut somewhere. So for example, if you have a coefficient, positive coefficient, you won't face the whole parabola. You will face either the left part of the parabola, like this, or you're gonna have the right part of the parabola, like this. And sometimes it will be more than half, like this and this. Or in the other side, it will be an open up, but like it's a half of you have the parabola, but not all of it. Same thing about the negative coefficient. So you won't get the whole parabola. You might have this part, or you will have this part, all more than half, for example, like this and going down, or like this and going down. So one of these if the coefficient is negative, and one of these if the coefficient is positive. Now let's apply those. Now here we have a piecewise function. One of them, look, the highest exponent is 1, so that means this part is linear. So it's either this or this. Now, since the coefficient of x is positive, so that means you're gonna get this, not this. What about this? You have x squared and it is positive, so you have to get this. But since it is a piecewise, you will get a part of it, either this or this, or this, or this. The main point is you're gonna get a part of a parabola that will be an open up. Now let's start graphing. Now I will take this one. When x less than 0, we said all the time we start with this number, the number that is given in the piecewise function, so it is 0. Then we have to decide whether the 0 or the point that we get on 0 is open circle, empty circle or filled circle. Here, since I don't have an equal, so that means my circle gonna be open. That means empty. Now here it says choose numbers that are less than 0. For example, I'm gonna pick -1, -2, -3, and so on. Now replace each x exists in this function with the numbers that you took. 3, 0 squared plus 1, 3 minus 1 squared plus 1, 3 -2 squared plus 1, 3 -3 squared plus 1. This is 0, so my answer is 1. So the point here will be 0, 1. Minus 1 squared, it's 1 times 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So my point is -1, 4. -2 squared is 4 times 3, 12, and 1, 13. My point is going to be -2, 13. -3 squared, 9 times 3, 27, and 1, 28. So my point will be -3, 28. I will grab the first 3 to check the shape of my graph. This one is too big, so if it was possible to get your graph or your answer by these 3 points, it will be good. Otherwise, plot the other point. Now 0, 1, 0, 1. And now when you put the point, then decide, do you have a circle? Okay, I got this point when my x is 0. Is 0 exist in my interval, which is this? Yes, so that means I have a circle. Since if I didn't have a if I didn't see 0, I can't put circle. The second one, -1, 4. This is -1, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Will I put a circle? Well, I started from -1. Do I have -1? No, so you don't need any circle. -2, 13. -2, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Will I put a circle? No. Why? Because I started from -2 and I don't have -2 here. So now let's connect if it was possible to get the shape. Look, it's going up. Look at the circle, it's going up. So it is this. So here is the shape that I got from the points that I took. Even if you applied -3, it will be -3 till approximately 28. Now, what about the second part? The second part is x greater than or equal to 0. Okay. We said that we will start from the number given in the interval, which is 0. So here I will start with 0. Then decide, do I have a circle? Yes. Is this, okay, here I have a circle. Is the circle filled or empty? It's filled. Why? Because I have an equal. Now the other numbers have to be x greater than 0. So you will pick numbers greater than 0. Take any number, for example, 2, 3, 4, 1, any number. For example, I'm going to choose 2. Before choosing more numbers, go back to your type of functions that you have inside the piecewise. This one is linear, so it's line. And minimum numbers that we need, minimum number of points that we need to graph a line is 2. So 1, 2, that's enough. You can pick more, but 2 is enough. Now replace these number instead of each x exists here. 5, 0, minus 2. 5, 2, minus 2. This one is 0, so -2. 10 minus 2, 8. What will be my point? I started with 0, I finished with -2. I started with 2, I finished with 8. Remember, where I have a circle, I have here. Why here? Because I started with 0 and 0 exists in the interval. Now let's put or plug the points on the coordinate plane. 0, -2. This is 0, -2. 1, 2. Do I have a circle? Yes. Is it filled? Yes. I filled the circle. The second one is 2, 8. 1, 2. This is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I need a circle? No. Why? Because I started with 2 and 2 doesn't exist in the interval. Now connect them. Look, you have a line that's going up. It's increasing. And we said that it is a linear and my graph is increasing. So this is the graph of this piecewise function.